Infidel. This is some awkward, in a way bizarre motion picture. Not good. I hesitated because, well, there will be some reasons to like it. Indeed, if one is a bigot, white evangelical supporter of a very stable genius, then one would probably appreciate this. Will follow the story with breathless interest. I don't know. But on the other hand, it's a pity that Jim Caviezel, otherwise an excellent actor once upon a time. Let's think a thin red line. Now basically into propaganda, religious, Christian proselytizing movies. I'm exaggerating. It's not quite that, but of course he became famous playing Jesus. Let me see, Jesus Christ in The Passion of Christ, Mel Gibson, and our very own Maya Morgenstern, Monica Bellucci, actress, potreste, ficu minte. Here is Doug Rollins, a Christian blogger who is invited in Cairo for a conference, ecumenical, I guess, somehow, somewhat in its intention. And the host of this talk show, radio show, I'm not sure what exactly the format is, and it's not relevant, of course, but invites him to talk after a sort of an introduction in which he says Jesus is important in the Muslim religion, he's a prophet, and people don't know that. I think he says. Of course, most people don't know much, if anything. Look at the 74 million voting for Antichrist in the name of religion. The chosen. So he's trying to be friendly and insist on what gets them together. And this Doug Rollins, I think he also mentioned something along the lines of the Abrahamic religions, and yes, we have so much in common, but then he goes on to say Christ is God. So it goes down very badly. His wife, Liz, incidentally, I didn't like the actress, but then Caviezel himself is not glorious in this film, if you ask me. So she's watching, she's a State Department employee, she's watching from the US, and she's going something like, oh my God, what are you doing? Because he is, of course, in the Muslim world, and he looks like he's preaching and trying to promote his religion, to proselytize or something. Next thing, he is kidnapped, and then there's an ordeal. He's beaten, he's tortured, he's carried through, I guess it was some part of Lebanon, and then he ends up in an Iranian prison. Unofficially for a while, they don't say anything, then they want to put him on trial. So there's things going on here, And you can look at this and say, well, this must be rewarding because there's so many issues, there's complexity. On the religious front, you have some of the fundamentalist Iranian ayatollahs and the decades-old hostility between and clashes, because they clash even if Iran didn't fight officially with US. They, through Hezbollah proxies, they clashed with each other, America and Iran. So you have that. You have Shia and Sunnis, because they don't. It's not just that they don't get along well; that they're in conflict there too. Iran is in conflict with Saudi Arabia, the rest. They're making noises. The MBS of Saudi Arabia is signaling that he might want to make peace with Iran and this conflict. But again, it's too big a story to try and even touch on it in a few minutes. The film could have been, again, extremely interesting. There is also based on real facts, the ordeal of this man. But then again, what somebody says, if you go on there to preach and do this strange, stupid thing, you have to face the consequences on the one hand, and then on the other, the way this thing is treated is not the best. They didn't find the best solutions, I guess.